Hello YouTube, Josh running from FutureMorphs here. I'm still a little under the weather, so my voice is not everything, but well. You are not watching a clutch video today, but a litter video, litter number 1. That's why I'm standing in front of my terrariums with the Amazon tree boas, Corallus hortulana. And today is the 17th of October 2025, and the female gave birth to 10 pretty big babies. She is a, let's check, 2021 tiger female, like bicolor. She's like yellow-orange tiger, I guess, but also with some, well, is it gray or dark green? It's not really black, but well, I will show you. Although at the moment she's not looking the most amazing, well, for 2 reasons. She just gave birth, but also, maybe you know, maybe you don't, otherwise you will learn something. Tree boas, they get really dark when they are gravid, so probably it is, I guess, at least so that the females can absorb heat more easily in the wild. But yeah, the most bright yellow and orange females will get quite dark, not like brown or black or something like that, but yeah, the colors really dull down a lot while they are gravid. Well, I won't go through the entire breeding season, but I started introducing the male well, basically a year ago. Oh no, that's not true. I'm lying already. Well, almost. So on November 4th, I introduced the male for the first time. So the female shed around that time as well. So I started introducing the male, and the male unfortunately died a month or maybe 2 months ago or so. I don't know why, but well, he just, maybe from breeding or so, but yeah, he did not feed a lot anymore, and he just became a little bit weaker. So that's a shame, because he was a red Calico male. So I'm pretty happy I got some red babies from him as well. So probably at least 1 baby I will keep, but maybe more. But anyway, so November 4th last year I started introducing the male. Also adjusted the thermostats a bit, so lowered the temperatures both day and night 1 degree. Well, the male shed pretty soon after, so on the 10th of November, I just kept feeding and introducing the male, well, I don't know, a couple times a month. Well, sometimes I just left him in there with the female for a while. I also put the female in with the male sometimes for a while, just to see what would work better. On February 4th, I put the thermostat back up a degree again. I just kept feeding as well, not often, especially the female. Yeah, if she's gravid and she has a full belly, then but yeah, I basically feed adult mice, sometimes 2, but I don't like to feed like big rats or something. So they, especially yeah, if they are still growing, then well, they need energy, but you can overfeed a tree boa, of course. Sometimes I also feed a 1-day-old chick, by the way, but that's like maybe 2 times in the last year or so, so that's not often. Let me see, when was the ovulation? So I saw an ovulation on May 16th this year. And since, well, and then on the 8th of June, she had a shed, so the post-ovulation shed. And if you start counting from there, usually the range is in between 120 to 160 days they will give birth. So that would be about beginning of October until maybe even end of November, but basically it's middle of October now. So about 125 days or so, I did not count exactly, but something like that. After the post-ovulation shed, she had babies. So I'm happy about it. I will show you the female, how she's looking now, and also go through all the babies. They are not for sale yet. I do have experience with tree boas, and usually they are not difficult to get feeding, but especially I want to keep them at least for 1 shed or maybe 2 or whatever, so I can see yeah, how they color up and which ones I would want to keep. Because at the moment from the 10 there are about, I don't know, 6 that I would say, ooh, those are cool, but I cannot keep all 6, of course. I wish I could sort of sex them, but yeah, tree boas, or Amazon tree boas, but also green tree boas and stuff, they are known for yeah, not being able to being popped or probed. Some people claim they can probe them without incident. I don't do it. I don't like it. There are quite some stories that people have a baby and they either probed it or sexed it, and then a year or 2 years later the tail starts having malformations and stuff, so getting kinked. And the general theory is, I don't know if it's proven or not, but it's because even if you do it really gentle, you can still mess up some stuff. And with growing, basically the spine in the tail, like the vertebrae in the tail, they just get messed up. So I don't want that. So I rather just wait at least a year or so until I get them sexed, or I sex them myself, I mean. But yeah, until then, well, I will just keep what I like, and then maybe after a year or whatever, and I know if I have males or females, maybe I'll let something go as well. But if any of these will become available, it will just be unsexed, so 0.0.1. Well, enough talking. It's a little bit longer video maybe than the normal clutch videos with corn snakes. But, well, I did want to give a little bit more background about the breeding and stuff. With corn snakes, the breeding is not that special or spectacular, of course. But with this species, it's a little bit more different and a little bit more fun. So, anyway, let's go look at the mom and then the babies. Well, she already saw me. So this is mom, chilling at the heat panel now. So as you see, she's pretty orange. The tiger is like the stripes. Yeah, the lighting is not ideal here, but also, well, I do want to zoom in, but I also don't want to get bitten. But anyway, that's mom. I will try to make better pictures, but probably after she's shed or so. But anyway, let's go look at the babies. So I hope I can make this video semi-quick, but depending on how well the babies will. So this is the first one. Yeah, like a bicolor. Yeah, I hate the name bicolor because it, of course, just means two colors. So yeah, but at least in this clutch, I mean like the basically yellow and orange. So well, it looks a bit dark now, but yeah, all the orange, of course, is towards the tail. But yeah, it's more than two colors because yeah, you also have like the, well, the blotches or so, like the gray, strange green or whatever. Is that a paradox spot in the neck? Probably not. But well, that's animal number one. Yeah, number one bicolor. I just gave them a number, so it's easy. Number two is a tiger bicolor. So we'll try. Some people say like, oh, tree boas, they always bite, but as you see, it's not that bad. And they are really predictable. So they do bite sometimes, but you can basically see it coming from a mile away. So either they put their nose against something they want to bite, and they do like that. Or they really go back, and then you see it coming from a mile away like this, basically. So, but well, that is animal number two. Animal number three is also a bicolor tiger. And I do like the bicolors with the orange. Although, to be honest, if they are like pure yellow, yeah, without any orange, that's also cool. Sometimes the yellow ones they seem to be a bit brighter in color or so, because they can really be like lemon yellow. But with here, at least the orange will become way more colorful with age. Then we have animal number four. Come here. Whoop. I need an extra hand. Haha. I put an extra mark on this one because, well, it is a. Damn it, show yourself. Oh, it is a bicolor tiger, but it's way more colorful, like way more orange than the other two, as you see here on the tail. But also, yeah, almost no black on there. So this is one that I am tempted to say, well, maybe it should stay here for a while. the downside is it's not the only one that I have that feeling with, so and I cannot keep them all. Then we go to the red animals. Where are you? Well, I will show you. There it is. This one was the first one I saw laying in the terrarium this morning, so I saw this. Well, first I saw yeah, some strange, well, it was not poop, but yeah, the female made a mess, of course. And then I started looking and I saw this one first. And I yelled, Nicola, bring my phone. So I was pretty excited. And I only found like 3 babies first. But then turned out it was 10 babies in total. So this is number 5. To be honest, it's effing awesome to me. It's really cool. It's a red baby, of course, as you see. But is this Calico? Well, you would think yes with the black and the white, because I don't know if I ever saw a baby hortulana like this. On the other hand, yeah, I will show you the next one that looks way more Calico-ish. But this one is also really amazing to me. But yeah, is it a Calico? I don't know. So anybody with experience IDing morphs, because I never bred Calicos before, so yeah, let me know. Just send me a message or yeah, leave a comment or whatever. But then we have this one, number 6, which I guess is a more typical Calico. Well, with a really dark red. So yeah, maybe, well, yeah, I don't know. At least it's a red one, and it's not a tiger. But it is really intense red, way more red, like dark red than number 5. But number 5 is just more awesome to me just by look. So not maybe even genetically, but yeah, for if this would just be a red baby without Calico, that would also be strange maybe. But Calico, I know that yeah, sometimes you have sort of low expression, especially as babies. And yeah, it just gets, yeah, the Calico part just gets more with age. But again, if you have any experience, let me know. This is number 7. Also a question mark. So by look, it looks a little bit like number 5, but then with tiger. So it's a, well, yeah, red tiger Calico question mark. Well, and with all the whites and reds on the side, you would say, well, this is definitely a Calico. Or a Calico tiger. At least if you compare it to any other snake with Calico in, like a ball python. Ball pythons, no. Like, yeah, you know, Calico just has like the white sides and the frosting and stuff. So I really like this one as well. So this is number 7. So yeah, is it a tiger Calico? Oh, look, now it wants to go and bite. Look, I told you, they're easy to read. But also, look, it does not even bleed, so people who are scared of tree boas, don't be. Well, but this one is also really cool to me. But yeah, the reason that I say, like, yeah, is it a tiger Calico, is because this is more typical, I guess. Like I said, I never bred babies, but all the pictures I saw and the father and stuff. So well, this is definitely really red. You can see the 2 stripes. So it's also definitely a tiger. So I would say, or guess, that this is a tiger Calico. But yeah, if this is that, then what is the one you just saw there? Because it's not, well, I can, if it's still there, I can show you the differences. So yeah, it is not the same. But anyway. So yeah, by look, again, I like this better. Although this is also really bright red, of course. So, well, number 9. Number 999. What? Number 9 does not want to be found. I risk my own life grabbing it out of the bedding. That's also really cool to me. So, well, you can see the stripes. So this, I guess, is also a red Calico tiger. But, oh, no, let's stay here. So yeah, this is maybe a little bit more obvious Calico. But yeah, again, yeah, there are 3 way different red stripy animals. So, but yeah, I do like that it has more contrast. So number 8, the previous one is like, yeah, an all red animal. And this one, yeah, has the white, like, I don't know if you call it frosting or, well, and these the pattern, so you can see it a bit better, so there's more contrast. So to me, that's pretty cool. So yeah, there's also a potential keeper. And number 10, well, it's not the last one. Oh yeah, this is the last one for a reason. So I put them sort of coolness-wise. There's this one. So this, I also think it's a red tiger calico, but also with the white. So yeah, it would not surprise me if the last two are actually tiger calicos. And number 9 maybe not, and number 7 maybe not. But yeah, what are those then? Because they are definitely red and tiger. But yeah. So this is also pretty intense. Especially, yeah, well, I had 3 boas while I was still living with my parents, so 15 years ago at least, or maybe longer, and I also bred them. And there were some red animals back then, but they were not as red as this. But yeah, calicos were just not around. So yeah, this is pretty, for me as a, yeah, an old school guy, it's pretty cool. So, well, by the way, this is how I keep them at the moment. So it's, what is it, 5.8 liter Braplast box or something, with some air holes, of course. Just some either pieces of wood or like the plastic thingies in there, and fake plants, a water bowl, of course, and cocoa bedding. And yeah, they, like I said before, they usually eat pretty easily by themselves, just on frozen thawed pinkies. So, but again, these all won't be available yet. If you like them and you want to get updates, then just follow me on Facebook. As soon as anything will become available, I will make pictures of the available ones and yeah, put them on Facebook and on the morph list. So yeah, follow me on Facebook. That's basically the best way. And well, yeah, if you have any info about the morphs, about tiger, calico, bicolor, red, whatever, any information or any experience you have, yeah, please send me a message. I always like to talk about it and learn about it. So I hope to get many messages.